Fashion is not frivolous, it's very serious. So let's work together and make ourselves more sustainable and develop better brands and have a better world to live in.
I try to donate as much as possible, but I'm such a clothes hoarder. Like, my wardrobe is full, so I'm going to try and go home and empty a bit of it out because there's just so much in it at this point.
And yourself?
Yeah, I think it was eye-opening listening to them talk about like the amount of clothes that you have in your wardrobe that you never wear, because it's so true. So I'm definitely going to do a clear out now when I get home.
Anywhere really, high street generally, yeah.
Yeah, it tends to pretty much be those type of places. Like, sometimes I hate that idea of fast fashion and stuff like that. I'm aware of it, and sometimes even I bought something in Zara the other day and almost felt guilty in a way for buying it. But I have to say, unfortunately, out of ease and everything like that, I do tend to buy my majority of stuff on high street places like that.
It is shameful, and the thing is, I'm a teacher and I teach development education or global citizenship education, and it's something I'm passionate about, and yet at the same time I don't always practice what I preach. I see a nice shop in a high street store and I buy it, and as you say, yeah, I throw out black sacks full of clothes every year with a conscience at the same time, and I try to give them to charity stores all the time, but at the same time I do recognise that it's wasteful.
There's no point in buying something that's cheap if it's just going to fall apart in the washing machine, and when you know like it's not ethically sourced. Like, I am mindful of it, and I try and buy secondhand all the time, and then maybe give it to my mum or sister if I'm not going to use it anymore.
No.
My name's Claire McGee, and this is my shop. I own it with Tanya Williams and Ray Williams. It's like a family almost. Obviously people follow trends, and then vintage, like in the past 5 years I would say vintage has become much more, fashionable. Topshop are doing it, and people definitely follow trends. So then I thought then there was a lot of vintage shops popping up, if you remember, and then all the charity shops start making their stuff more vintage rather than second hand. So it became more kind of it's not grubby anymore, it's more unique, and they start changing the wording and things like that. But now I find that I see a lot of people using reworked fabrics, and they're more maybe aware of the environment, and they that's in people, they're what their beliefs like. So some people really follow that, and then other people will obviously follow fashion. But I do see it a lot of people like shops take in second-hand clothes and reuse that fabric. They may not use the clothes, but they'll rework the fabric. So I think people are a bit more conscious of what they're buying, and it's not so much throwaway. Now throwaway fashion will always be there. We obviously do half and half, so it's important for us as well. But I do think there's more kind of awareness towards the whole world now,